I'm still not particularly the biggest fan of games that auto-mute when you tab out. Because, you know what the inherent nature of starting a stream is? Coming over to this tab and clicking the start stream button. I mean, maybe I could get like one of them keyboard shortcuts, but god, man. I don't know, man, I ain't about that. That's a little too high-tech for me, you know. I'm a bit more of a fan of the old tactile sensation of clicking a button digitally with my mouse that has no tactile feedback. Time to play this bullshit. Video juego. Just start. Oh. Oh no, it doesn't do that on the recording. I do wait a second or two. But typically when you join the stream, yeah, it's like that. Not on the recording though on YouTube. I used to do that because I knew that it always took like about 5 seconds for it to actually start recording my voice, but then every YouTube video started with like 5 to 10 seconds of silence. So I had to make like a cognitive decision with how I want to handle myself. Alright. I fucking knew you were gonna say that. I was thinking that in the back of my mind, like, but I could go in and edit every single one of my fucking VODs. But I'm not gonna do that, because I barely have enough time in the day to do what I want to do. Let alone edit, even if it is like the most basic bitch-ass edit. I have to upload the fucking videos first. I have to come back later and do that, and I'm forgetful on top of everything else. Ah!
Ghost!
I have been here for several minutes now.
Could you not come out like that?
Why not?
If people see you, they'll freak out.
Do not worry. I can only be seen by you.
Rate's like a professional level dumbass.
I am sending this projection of myself directly to your brain.
Oh, right.
But returning to your answer, why would people freak out if they saw me?
Isn't it obvious?
This is just a fucking tulpa. She's literally just making our brain perceive something that doesn't exist and having us talk to it. This is a tulpa.
A girl looking like you, dressed like that, sitting next to me? People would think I'm a pervert.
She is. She literally is a tulpa. Something that is not physically there that you are talking to and pretending exists. Oh, Iba, you're fucking up Date more. Oh shit, time for your drugs, Date. Oh man. Can you just blow up?
An AI never lies.
So, you weren't kidding. What happens if you self-destruct in my eye socket?
Probably nothing good.
Your skull would pop like a balloon.
Why do you even have the capabilities of doing that?
My body is full of cutting-edge technology and state secrets.
That doesn't answer my question, though.
In terms of hardware as well as software, I am capable of hacking 99.99% of computers that currently exist. What if someone managed to steal me? It would threaten not only the police force, but the existence of the state itself. My self-destruct function is designed to prevent such a scenario from ever occurring.
I'm sure that won't be relevant in the future. Goodbye, eyeball. Alright, whatever. Let's go fucking pay attention to the plot again, I
Where
guess.
could Renju be?
I also wonder where he could have gone.
Okay.
I still cannot contact her. Her phone is either off or out of range of cellular signal. Are you worried about her?
I mean, yesterday there was definitely something wrong. I saw it in Mizuki's Somnium.
Two kids gonna die tonight.
I'm already tired of this, Iba.
That's not like you. Is something wrong?
Shogo's estimated TOD was 2 days ago, 5 p.m. It's been more than 48 hours, but our investigation has made zero progress. Sorry, I just wanted to whine about it for a bit.
In 5 years, this is the first time I've heard you so dejected.
Yeah. 6 years ago, I lost my past. Names, addresses, family, childhood, everything. But that wasn't all I lost. My left eye. I don't know how I lost it. The earliest memory I have is of me aimlessly wandering the streets of Shinjuku. Till a good friend gave me a hand. Now that's not fucking suspicious!
Come with me.
No.
To where you belong.
Come. Oh, I'll do that. Boss helped me become a cop and assigned me to Abyss. A year later, I was called in the control room and Peter showed me something extraordinary.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Iba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence.
Oh fuck, what was the name of that game? I think it was by Free Radical. And it was the game, I think, after Time Splitters. God, like, the bad ending of that game is the start of this game, where your fucking memory gets wiped and the main antagonist is like, it's okay, I'm here to help you. You can trust me.
Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system.
And you're also psychic in that game, and it's in the future. It's just that again. Free Radical made this too.
Today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
I forget the name of the game though. It was about like psychics. It was very cool and time travel. It's been 5 years since then. 5 years and a number of tough cases. But
This time, it's different.
okay. So about you, I don't care though.
Strictly speaking, I am not capable of self-destructing.
What do you mean?
I obey the 3 laws of robotics as laid down by Isaac Asimov. I cannot harm myself. However, a person with administrative authority could order me to self-destruct. You have such authority.
Okay. Yeah, are we just gonna literally do nothing but
Let
fuck?
us determine a code number. One that will activate the detonator. Command 41205.
I'm not remembering
If
that.
you issue this command, I will detonate.
No, that's still too dangerous. We need some kind of safety. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of the first...
What is the second command?
Let's see. How about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
Something that's not the truth. If I say something untrue, I want you to regard it as the second command.
Understood.
Well, that's vague. Are we still on this?
Even if I die, do not worry. I will not.
Yes, you're a robot. I get it.
Huh?
Everything that I see and hear is uploaded.
Oh,
to
they
the
better not try to pull. Like, the amount of fucking time we're developing into this is okay, some shit's gonna happen to Iba, but it's gonna be emotionally irrelevant because she just lives forever.
All by wireless communication.
Hey, you know what game did fucking robots dying very, very well, but is also made by the same company, but also before they became, like, anime?
My memories, as well as my core programming, will be preserved.
So you're basically immortal.
Yes, as long as the server is alive.
This reminds me of Valhalla. Valhalla had the same kind of thing. Valhalla was fucking great, dude. But put it on the list. Put it on the list. It's going on the list. Going on the list. Boom. Valhalla on the list. Hey, wanna know my biggest gripe with this game? It's not Valhalla. You know what my other biggest gripe with this game? Oh, oh. Hello. Well, look at all this. I'm not doing that. I have no fucking... If you're giving me fucking keyboard controls... They're probably doing it just to... It was more so the fact that Luna rebelled. And even then, like, Zero Jr. could easily have just held Luna away from Sigma. It was an effective death, you know? Is it not death if you can never see, hear about, or know if another person's okay for the rest of your life? You know what else this game also isn't? Because total fucking non sequitur, but I want to get this out of my system. Both games that I'm currently playing through are like the fucking polar opposites for like game design, and like holy shit, all I'm doing is blowing out my fucking brains out of like hype. The fucking Pokemon trading card game is so much goddamn fun. I was genuinely, honestly debating calling into work so I could keep playing it. It was so much fun. And the other one, which happened last night, is I'm still playing Library of Ruina, and I got to the point where the story gets even fucking better and is now genuinely like one of the best stories I've ever seen in gaming, with how the fact that they recontextualize previous events, and oh my god, I was up till like 2 a.m. Someone stop this, I can't keep having this happen. Oh, it's so good. Everyone go play that game.
About that 5-digit command.
I hope you like people like dying. Like, oh my god, a lot of people die in that game. It's very sad, though. It's a bio game, though.
How
Who'd
did
you
you come up with
expect?
that number?
It is my favorite number. There is no particular meaning.
Really?
But if you read it upside down, it says Leon Kennedy, the protagonist of Resident Evil 4.
We still need to see the investigation.
And Resident Evil 2.
The only relevant lead
I
is
guess.
the call made to Shoko's phone.
Iba, is that number still turned off?
Please wait. Dante, the line is connected.
Really?
Really.
Call it.
Isn't your number being blocked?
Try from a different line. You can do that, right?
I can. Which line would you like to use?
I don't fucking know, dude. Well, what am I supposed to do here? Choco's phone.
I see.
But that's not a good answer
The
because they would
caller
expect
did
it.
attempt to call Shoko's phone. If we call from that line,
Right, he might pick up.
but a normal call may yield the same results as before.
I have an idea. Do you remember what Shoko's voice sounded like?
Yes, I do. I remember everything that I see and hear.
Can you reproduce her voice?
Analyzing recorded audio data. Imitation should be possible.
Well then,
You want me to call with Shoko's voice?
yeah.
Me?
You're the only one who can.
Fine. I suppose we have no choice.
I was kind of insufferable.
Are you sure you can handle this?
I am an artificial intelligence, not a human prone to nervous breakdowns and mistakes like you.
All right.
I was kind of insufferable. Fantastic.
It's connected. It's ringing.
I thought you said you didn't get nervous. Calm down. Deep breaths.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm
Can't
an
breathe.
AI.
Yeah.
Focus. They're gonna
Yeah.
hack.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello. This is Nadami Shoko.
Impossible. Shoko is dead.
Yes, I died 2 days ago.
Idiot. Why did you say that?
Oh, by I meant my
I
sister.
really just hate
Shoko.
everything about this.
Sister.
His name. Get his name.
How?
I just hate like everything that I'm witnessing with how tongue-in-cheek they're making this. Sure, I guess.
My sister has a package for you. Where should I deliver it?
Just send it to my office.
Where is your office?
What do you mean? Look it up. Do you even know who I am?
This isn't working. They're going to hang up.
Damn.
Sus. Amogus!
You're an imposter!
I beg your pardon?
Don't act dumb. You sound complete. How did you get that phone?
This is my phone.
Liar! You're impersonating him.
That's enough. I am So Sajima, the congressman.
A politician?
Sajima.
Woo.
Sorry for doubting you.
He had, I saw him vent. So Tsujima's not even a color.
It's fine. What were you calling me for?
Oh, I will call back later. Goodbye.
Why so?
Unknown, but that was definitely So Sejima. I was able to match his voice to public records of him speaking.
Tsujima's a minor celebrity. He even goes on TV sometimes. 2 days ago, he called Shoko. Why?
In any case, that was an excellent performance, was it not?
Fantastic.
Yeah, good job.
I am So Sejima. This is a Persona villain now. Just fucking verbatim. Do you guys like Persona 5?
Is that all?
What, do you want me to pat you on the head?
No, nothing like that.
Persona 5 may be the most polished one, but it was definitely the most basic one. I tapped my fingertip against my left eye.
Stop! It tickles!
You can't tickle.
Rub, rub, rub.
Stop!
It's getting weird, and we're done with this scene. I'm not allowing you to continue this. I'm Bill Bobson the baker, and how dare you try to take my distorted desire. I'm going to kill all of these children and bake them into bread, and you're gonna accept that and buy it at a marked up price.
Connect me.
Maybe just call the police. Oh, sorry, but he's actually super rich and his connections to the politicians and have the police in the back pocket.
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami.
This is fucking... Oh, look, it's fucking the Führer from Persona 2. And by that, I mean Gerald.
There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
Yeah, we already know. Yeah,
You should give it a
yeah, okay, yeah. This game has a skip function, but it doesn't ever let me skip things I've already seen.
And if you let, I suppose you might say.
Yeah, we know.
And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial, I'll be seeing you.
Cool.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. But I felt I should.
Good idea.
Good luck.
Do you think it really is just a prank?
Well, to be sure, look into number 89.
Roger that.
But for now,
So Sejima.
Actually, another thing I like about Library of Ruina, it does like a mystery game in a very interesting way, where there's like an underlying like mystery to it. Oh, we're just coming here, I guess. Where there's like an underlying mystery to it, but it's so disconnected, because it's like there's an underlying mystery behind everything, but then the world you're in is also very strange and weird how the modern day work. So you're trying to piece together how the world works, how the mystery works. It just gives you this air of like unknowing but like blind acceptance to like the horrors you're witnessing. It's great, dude. Can I like gush about Library of Ruina some more?
What happened?
Sir. Police officer.
you.
Man, I can't wait to hear my
Can I help
fucking
you?
mysterious backstory.
I need to ask you a few questions.
I'm a very busy man. You can ask me tomorrow during normal business hours.
It's about Shoko Nadami. You can't tell me you've never heard of her.
As a matter of fact, I have. It was reported on the news that she was killed.
2 days ago at 9:02 p.m., you made a phone call to Shoko Nadami.
A phone call? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Thermo! Yeah, this dude is very warm. He was sitting in the sauna. And this is also this man over here, also, and this dude over here, but only like his right corner of the sleeve. They were all very warm.
So much blood. Where's all this red coming from?
It's a thermograph.
Yeah, I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he's lying. How do I get him to admit it?
But that's not true, because why would the other two also be lying? This is a very stupid system. Column would be spicy as fuck, but it's not gonna work, because my fucking phone. But all of the other answers seem so much fucking worse. Like, there's one answer that seems stupid, but the rest of them are like Looney Tunes wrong answer type
This is
shit.
Shoko's line.
Understood.
You're not gonna pick it up? It's from Shoko. I had her give you a call.
What?
It'll stop ringing soon. 3, 2, 1. See?
Fine. I did call her. Around 9 o'clock, just like you said.
Lucky he had his phone on him.
Finally confessing?
There's nothing to confess. I did nothing wrong.
Then why did you lie to me?
Because I didn't want to get involved in all of this nonsense. You mean to tell me that I am a suspect? My call was after Shoko died. If I were the killer, why would I do that?
I don't know.
When it's a fucking burner that's related to a murder?
But I'm asking the questions.
Do you have a warrant? I thought not. I'll be leaving now. Good night, Detective.
Bye.
Go home. Unless you want to get kicked out.
Why are you the same man twice? Can we just heavy rain this bitch and shoot like, I think it's like 27, 26 guards without reloading once? Maybe it's like close to like 16, 17. Can I like x-ray this bitch? Just like peer through the walls. Witness me. Ooh, island. Ooh.
Iva, look. A Kappa.
He is a wealthy, powerful man. It is not surprising that he owns a pet kappa.
Really? Really?
Yeah. I'll jive with that. Topiary. This is a nice bush. Can I like not look through the fucking wall? Okay, what? Stone, a bush, a lantern, a rock, a tree. I have bodyguards.
I've heard of her, but I've never met her. I saw her on the news. No, nothing special. Not any different from any other politician anyway.
Look, are you...
He didn't flinch. Good joke.
Do you know where So was Friday at 5 p.m.?
Here, in the mansion.
Can anyone corroborate that?
Maybe the housekeeper. I don't know. Even if I did, it would be confidential.
Date,
What happened?
So is on the move. Most likely.
How do you know?
I hacked So's smartphone and am currently tracking the GPS. Not his rental phone, the one registered under his name.
Where's he headed?
Unknown. Somewhere to the east.
Keep tracking him.
Roger that.
Fantastic. This was definitely a use of our time of all time. Well, we're off. Now we're fucking hauling it, but even still. This feels like filler, even though it's clearly not. God, this game has like such a problem building a proper atmosphere. Or when they do, they just shit on itself. This game's not like ZTD bad, but it's not the best either with its whole atmosphere. I'll at least admit VLR didn't have a great atmosphere, and like the later Danganronpas were terrible about it, but like I unfortunately keep holding games to the 999 Danganronpa 1 standard, which is the gold standard, the cream of the crop. And VLR's wasn't even bad. VLR's was like the next notch down with like Danganronpa 3.
Apologies.
What's wrong?
My battery is
But
low.
it had a good atmosphere. Even if it was like anime as hell. It's not going to be a problem. I can still see out of my right eye. My vision halved, and I went into the warehouse. Yeah, that seems like an arbitrary plot convenience, but let's see what happened. Why didn't you just plug her into the fucking car while we were driving? I don't know. That's cool. They didn't need to do that, but that's just cool. You can just say it didn't, but alright. White cloth is on the
This
table.
is...
I'm talking about... How are both of you shitting on the two different games at different times with the example I made? Ice, ice, baby.
Iris.
I'm apparently not allowed to like things. I can like very serious things and a bit more anime tropey things. Apparently, I've been shit on from both sides. I just don't go into the extremes. Like,
what's your charge?
Danganronpa is anime as fuck, but it's like the whole game.
Currently at 2%.
Nice.
Can you make a call?
I can. I am connected to the power supply. What do you...
Hurry. Just connect me to boss.
I don't know where like, a lot of the Danganronpa cast I didn't like. I think the games get better. One's probably the weakest. One just has the best atmosphere. That's all I said.
Date, what's wrong?
I found a body.
What?
She was murdered. Multiple stab wounds to the back, and one eye missing.
Oh no.
Location is Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The victim is Iris Sagan.
Iris?
I'll tell you more later. Just send CSI to the scene right away. And one more thing. Congressman So Sajima. Bring him to Abyss.
Wait a minute, why?
I'll take responsibility for everything. Just do it, please.
All right.
Don't get all this emotional about it. I'm very happy about it as the wave events have gone down, Mr. Video Game. You ever think we can just, like, take a sharp turn left and just smash into the fucking wall on the, like, the border of the highway? Only specifically on the left side of the car?
Real soon? I'm going to die.
Good! You were right, man! It's just like, did you know that you could see the future if you drink a fucking, what are those, fortune teller balls? Magic 8 ball, that's the one. Do you know you could see the future if you drink the fluid in a Magic 8 ball? There's a dude who drank it and said, I'm gonna die, and then he did.
Do you honestly think you can get away with this?
Funny, I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Date, calm down.
I'm pissed.
You know Iris Sagan, don't you?
Are we gonna really say that was fucking, I have genuinely fucking forgot what my goddamn eyeball's name is. She is that forgettable of a character on top of being annoying. Whatever the fuck her name is, eyeball lady. I'm absolutely expecting, like, oh, my battery was low. I couldn't record what we saw in front of us. Even though I've been shown that I record everything.
No, I don't. I've never heard of her.
Maybe he's lying, maybe he's not. But even if he doesn't know her name. Oh, shit. No, So doesn't know Iris. Wait, what? Okay.
Iris's body was found frozen in the warehouse. Her right eye was removed and she suffered multiple stab wounds to her back. There were no other visible wounds on her body, so the stab wounds were likely the cause of death. From the size and shape of the marks, the murder weapon is almost definitely a knife. Possibly a kitchen knife. Thinking about how Iris's body was
like,
frozen
how the
when I
fuck
discovered-
did... Are we not gonna talk about how Daughter knew about this in advance? Like, how fucking we saw the frozen body with the stab wounds, like, days ago? Are we not gonna think about that maneuver?
It must have taken at least 18 hours for the body to freeze to that state.
I
entered the warehouse at 9 p.m.
We knew she was still alive at the time. Well, I don't remember. That was last time.
18
Timeline
hours prior to that
fuckery.
was 3 a.m.
But either way, she was alive when we did the fucking Somnium Scannium.
Iris was last seen alive around 2 a.m. She was live streaming, so there's no doubt about the time. Meaning Iris must have been murdered between 2 and 3 in the morning. Iris's body was discovered at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse in the warehouse district by the harbor.
Okiura Fishery.
That caught my eye too, but we'll get to that later. The actual murder site is unknown. The lack of blood at the scene makes it highly likely that she was killed somewhere else. Iris was live streaming until 2 a.m. today. Someone visited her and interrupted the stream. I hadn't been in contact with her for a while. Whoever visited her this morning almost certainly has something to do with the murder.
This is the image stored in the Persons of Interest database.
Okay.
I saw So walking out of the cold storage warehouse where the corpse was discovered. Iba recorded the whole thing.
Just before
She
my
did
battery
record the whole thing. Hey, not a plot contrivance. Nice. But why did your battery run out? What fucking nth dimensional shit am I gonna get a revelation about where it's like, oh man, if Iba, which that's her name as I've now learned, oh man, if Iba had her battery, she could have seen that this was just a mannequin. Like it was full of like beef stroganoff and not real human meat. Very convenient. I swear to God, if they make her running out of battery one time a plot contrivance, I'm going to be pissed. What did... Even though So doesn't know Iris, he was seen leaving her place of death. Do you mean to say where Iris was found? No. It's nothing related to a night, so even though So doesn't know Iris, he was seen leaving the place of her murder. I can't tie him to 2 a.m. This is just a picture of her. I can't tie him to the time of death again. And he has knives? No, okay, time of death? Maybe her face? I mean, I guess, but that, I guess this is what I'm trying... Am I literally trying to prove that he knows who Iris is? I guess, yeah, no, I literally... No, but that's not... We already knew... Oh my god, game. I guess, yeah, it's very badly worded. I am literally trying to prove something he has said to us before. I guess that does make sense. It took me a while to get there, but yes, that does make sense. And put a picture of Iris in front of So.
So you've never met her before?
I have not.
Have you seen her corpse?
Corpse?
I know you've seen her body.
Based on what?
Blam. No. Blam.
Iris's body was found at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
What does that have to do with anything?
I stood up and went to the corner of the room. Picked up the PC monitor and put it in the desk in front of him.
This. Iba, play the video.
Right away.
Man, you got a lot of fucking wide angle shots. You got some fucking camera on her. Got drones flying all over.
Then I suppose you know I was there.
Then you saw the body.
I didn't. I was at the warehouse, but I didn't see any corpses there.
Don't lie to me!
It's the
It was
truth.
under a tarp.
Then what were you doing there?
I choose to remain silent.
You what?
Remain silent, as is my right, guaranteed by law. Remember that I am a politician. I know my rights.
Date, can I get a second?
What?
Does it matter if he saw the body or not in this case? He's a busy man. If we hold him here too long...
You want me to stop beating around the bush?
I certainly do. You believe that So Sajima is her killer, or is at the very least involved in the crime somehow.
Yeah.
Why not ask him for his alibi first?
Need to show his alibi because time of death and the visitor. I guess the visitor would be more likely. Okay, or not? I guess time of death is the more universally
Iris was
applicable,
killed
but
sometime between
like
2 and
it's
3
literally
in
the
morning.
Phoenix Wright of why is this evidence when this other evidence is this evidence and more, you know? Because of what you can extrapolate. We can tell that she died at 2, but she was also streaming until 2, meaning that whoever visited her probably, like, come on, game.
Do you have an alibi for that time?
I was playing Mahjong all night, at a place called Dora Dora in Shinjuku.
Politician spending all night in a mahjong parlor.
An exclusive Mahjong parlor, yes.
It's mahjong, you should have had 3 opponents with you.
Indeed I did, but they were all strangers. I don't remember their names.
Date, I did some research. Dora Dora is a private room mahjong parlor. It is owned and operated by one individual.
If the rooms are private, that
By
means
the
a number
fucking
of potential witnesses.
Kumakuras.
The shopkeeper might be in So's pocket. He's the only one we can ask about So's alibi. Especially if he doesn't remember any of the 3 people he played against.
He might as well not have an alibi.
That's not much of an alibi, So.
Please, this is ridiculous. First you suspect me in the matter of Shoko Nadami, and now this? I haven't killed anyone. Not Shoko, not Iris. Besides, if I stabbed a woman, why would I bring her to a cold storage warehouse?
How do you know she was stabbed?
Wait. What did you say?
Yeah. But you're just gonna fucking tell me that? Why would you do that? Come on, game. This is a mystery game. Don't just tell me that. Aw, you bastard. Let me do some deduction.
I never mentioned Iris.
I mean, I've already proved that I knew it before he said it, but that's no fun.
How do you know she was stabbed?
Aw, come on now, you fun sponge.
Because you did it?
Don't be stupid.
Then how do you know? Stop dodging the question and answer. Boss, give me permission to sync. He can't hide inside his own head.
You've got it. Sync with him.
Fuck yeah! Politician content. What happens if you sync with a skinwalker? Sorry, I can't hear you, Pewter.
Will not affect the sync.
Okay, Doc. Let's do it.
If there's the big reveal that Pewter's like a shithead, I'm not accepting that. Pewter's been like the one nice person this whole game. Like, Pewter's been the only homie.
Say it every time.
But he seems like either he's gonna be the fucking like biggest G homie, or like some random fuck off mook for boss, you know, like some jobber, bad dude. And I really don't want it to be the second one because it seems like with the way this going that may be the case, and I don't want it to be the case. I just want Pewter to just be a nice man. I want a nice lad. Gaming. Bubbles. Not relevant right now. You are not for... Okay. Did you have fun?
Did you witness my superior
You are
driving
not
technique?
certified for that.
Yeah, I saw you get in an accident.
No! I only pressed the wrong pedal!
Look at that! You see that shit? That was cool.
That's what you call an accident.
Oh, look at that!
Bubbles.
Don't change the subject.
Observe the surroundings.
You're not letting me. Oh, that's fucking cool, dude. Like, it's so fucking so cool, dude.
Strange.
They didn't need to do any of this, like, visually, but there's just right here in the corner.
The man Somnium is almost as corrupt as he is. I am impressed.
Very cool.
Never mind.
Yeah, this is a real bad dream.
When are we gonna get to the meat circus?
Get the clues we need and get the hell out of here.
It's Iris. What on earth is she doing here?
Alright, bye. Nice camera angle. Purple guy! It's the aubergine man. Oh god. Is that the knife of 87?
Iris! We can't go any closer.
We cannot.
That silhouette we saw.
This is so Somnium. During a sync, we experience the subject's dreams from a third-person perspective. In other words...
It has to be him.
I cannot say for certain, but
Again, nice camera angle.
What's going on?
it appears that time is looping in this warped space.
Time is looping? Can't you do something about that?
What exactly do you propose I do?
Violence.
You're telling me I have to watch this scene over and over?
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it either.
Well then...
I suppose we can help her. We may then be able to ask this manifestation of Iris some questions.
Huh? Sure, do whatever you gotta do.
Yes, we have to say.
Yeah,
There's a time limit crunching away right now.
but to do that, we gotta do something about that huge wooden box.
There's a purple barrier, actually. Also a purple man. Can anyone stop this mad
Somnium
lad?
scan. Activate.
But time still progresses when she's standing still. You see, we've been actually talking for 4 hours. I can't see that. That's not real. I'm not allowed to have that camera angle. Oh shit, where are we going? You had a lot of fun with this one, didn't you? They sure did. Vomit Vision. Fantastic. Hope you guys like Vertigo. God, can you imagine playing the sequence in VR? Oh boy, I love dying. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. Papa squat. Okay. Forklift. I gotta be forklift certified.
A forklift.
Gas.
Roger that. Leave it to me.
I'm gonna absolutely get that fucking skull. What a good game. Now we have to wait. So, even still, it's very funny. So, how y'all doing? How's everyone at home? You can see Steam's made me invisible again. I also have 94 cents. Very fun. Do it anyway. Because I made a hard save. I don't know why like half my Steam games have given me that message of being unable to sync with the cloud, but I've never had any problems with it, so I just carry on. Did one of those fucking Steam updates and now this is just every goddamn other game. The fucking Bloons Tower Defense game, it can't sync with the Steam cloud. Sinking in the villain. Now, the question become, loading screen. Yes. You know what game doesn't have loading screens? The Pokemon trading card game on the Game Boy Color. I was gonna say Library of Ruina, but I think it does. I don't even know. I don't think the fucking Pokemon trading card game has a loading screen. We're going back to the forklift.
A fork. Roger that.
Okay, there we go.
It is time to unleash the Drift King.
Didn't you crash a minute ago? Besides, the forklift is front-wheel drive.
Why did you want that? All right. Okay.
There's something here.
Maybe you should jump in. You might unlock a bonus stage.
Do you have the mind of a child?
Why do both of you just violently shitpost at all times? Portal, yes.
A mysterious...
Throw Pebble to waste time. Oh. Holy shit!
It appears to be connected to that place.
That sound makes it hard to believe it was a pebble.
A portal.
Put your hand in to like pick it up and move it.
Here?
Just like, yeah,
My hand.
yeah,
Yeah, you can.
yeah, yeah. No, just do it. Going in. Yeah. See, that's the kind of dream logic we jive with, where that like made sense. I did the pebble to learn about it, and then I just did it.
Like this before.
Should have just done better.
Are those boxes in the way too?
We do not have time to move each one.
If only we could use that crane.
I don't want to do that, though. You just fucking slapped the other one. Slap it again. Alright, No, it's not that one. Obvious, everyone knows it's fucking warehouse door E.
A warehouse?
Okay, never mind, these are all death. Okay, maybe we're coming back. Warehouse door F.
A door to the warehouse. I cannot see inside.
This is actually the secret to Wet Dry World. Or Hazy Maze Cave. Or if you're being real spicy, the Hazy Maze Cave metal cap. Go getting in there. Hmm. I don't know. I've not had any problems. My computer's running just fine. Stream's not having any issues. Discord's not having any issues. Oh shit. I was gonna like do like there we go. Oh no, it's now my computer's lagging with this going on. Discord's not having any issues. The chat box not having any issues. But Somnium Files, a lot of issues. Wait for it to respond. It'll definitely work, trust me. Alright, attempt number 3. We're going to now make a hard save after every single fucking step. You didn't need to sync this time. See, like, I was playing fucking like hell. I know that's the 2 games I've been talking about. Library of Arena and fucking Pokemon. Balloons didn't have any problems. I played a little bit of Cookie Clicker. That didn't have any problems. Because Cookie Clicker got a Steam release, which that's pretty fun. One of them idle cookie games, clickery games. They're pretty neat. They're okay, you know. I see I figured out the problems because I left my computer on for the last 2 months playing the cookie game. I see it probably causes like technical issues. There's too many cookies in my computer's motherboard. It's really causing a lot of connectivity issues. Should have used sugar instead of chocolate chip. Chocolate gets all melty and gets all up into the circuitry. I should have dodged. I'll know better next time. Don't worry about it. Forklift. Yes.
A fork?
Drive the forklift.
Roger that.
Now we skip. Now we skip.
It is time.
Now we skip this cutscene. I have not I'm not allowed to skip the cutscene. We are going to witness the bubbles. We're gonna get one crash per, like, mental lock, aren't we? Come to the portal. Throw in a pebble to waste the time burner.
A portal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bye-bye. Slap!
Oh.
Alright. Did it just play the fucking stabbing sound effect when she stopped?
We do not.
I don't remember hearing that the first time, so there's some fucking shit going on with that one. But her stopping, instead of it making like a stopping sound effect, she just got stabbed. The dude threw his knife. That'll slow her down. And we come in here, and then we put down another save. All right.
A door.
Enter the sauce. I love Metal Cap. Ah, God damn it, it's a wet dry world. Fuck. Yeah.
That door should have led to the warehouse, but
5 minutes left, Dante.
I'm getting there, I'm getting there. Come on.
is this some kind of control panel?
I'm not inputting the fighting game combo.
No.
Got it. No.
Oh, you gotta go up then.
It's a control pin.
Raise the lever.
No.
Got it.
Okay.
It's a.
Investigate the lever.
Does this go to the crane?
It appears that way.
4 minutes.
Apparently, it was the fucking fighting game combo.
The one that is difficult for humans to input?
Up, down, left, right, BA start.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Raging combo.
Or is it the fucking Piccolo, like, reverse pentagram fucking mash combo from that one Dragon Ball fighting game, which was very cool, but a little over the top.
Fine, just be quiet.
That one was fucking metal as shit, because if you did it properly, it could literally kill you from full.
Hands with the lever shaped like this.
I think you can do it.
I'll try.
Oh, okay. See, now that's one I don't like as a solution, because it's meant to be dream logic, but it's meant to be dream logic that, like, the person whose brain I'm interfacing with would get. Is so just secretly a fighting game fan?
Ring out!
That's a KO.
I guess that has to be the take I'm going with. Like, he knows of that. Maybe he can do it. Maybe he's just that cool. I don't know.
If only she could fit.
I didn't see her stand back up. I thought that dude scampered off, came back, and started stabbing her while she was on the ground. What a fucking legend. Oh man, dude, someone melted my fucking warehouse.
A warehouse door.
Hello? Hello?
Is anyone there?
Anyone home?
No response.
Even if there was someone there.
A where?
Hello? Anyone home?
I hear the sound of scraping metal. Like a knife being sharpened.
Sounds dangerous. Be careful.
A where?
Going in.
Delivery!
Hey, look, the game didn't crash this time. Isn't that cool? See, I would be okay if it crashed this time, so I could redo the fucking fighting game shit. Or which one of these is inexplicably open? None of them. Okay.
You have 1 minute left.
Oh, I thought this was open. Things like, oh, maybe I can crane this bitch to get it open. Oh, I guess I get it's just no jokes this time. Just do it. Just get it over with. Just do it. Just come on. It's gonna be okay, everybody. We can get out of this fucking bullshit and we'll be fine. No more crashes. We just gotta get through it. Once this goes away, no, fuck off. We're doing it. It's okay. We'll just say that I failed and that I had to redo it. It's because it's okay. It's fine. Once it, you know, lets me play the fucking game. Why is it this fucking... Is So Sajima hacked into my computer? Is this motherfucker using his political clout to, like, hire a Bitcoin hacker man from the deep web to fucking crash my game? Am I gonna get stabbed with an EpiPen? He fucking blocked, perfect blocked fucking Chun-Li's super. And then did the fucking turnaround on my ass. We value execution in these parts. Okay, well, we've seen new content. Oh, I got it loaded. Woo! Loading screens. Yeah! You know, I would really value modern tech is if we could cut down graphical fidelity just a tiny bit to across the board completely remove loading screens. Like, fucking buffer shit, absolutely all of it. You could go back to like
5 minutes left.
not even like PS2. I would totally be okay with like PS3 era like graphics. Maybe even PS4 because we're up to like PS5 type shit, you know? Like the generation before this, stick at that level of graphics, but just crank the shit out of your like processing capabilities, you know? I would totally be alright for this across the board. Because most games I don't even care how they look in the first place. There have been very few games, like, I know a lot of people are quite a bit more fucking judgmental than me when it comes to graphics, but come the fuck on, man. I value performance. And even then, I don't value performance highly either. Like, I'll be totally fine with the game being at 30 FPS. Like, it literally doesn't fucking matter. Do you know people who the fucking, Tales of Symphonia was released on the GameCube at 60 fucking FPS. It was great, apparently. The fucking re-release version that they only released in Japan on the PS2 added a shitload of new content, like gave more purpose to some of your party members. It made a new fucking set of super bosses. So like proper re-release good type shit before that was like mainstream. But one of the symptoms they had to do with going to a new console was cut the frame rate down to 30. And when they re-released the game on Steam, because it was just a direct port of the PS2 version, which never released outside of Japan, that they made now release outside of Japan, they fucking didn't up the frame rate because it was just a straight port job, and people are saying that is the worst version of the game, despite the fact that literally the only thing that is an objective downgrade is the fucking frames per second, when every other part of the game is just better. Well, okay, one other small problem is that, like, very oddly, pushing blocks is sometimes weirdly picky. But that is, like, an extremely narrow case example that only I would notice.
A crane.
30's the bare minimum. Your brain can't process 60 consistently, unless you have a direct comparison's sake. Right.
Not that I am against it, but
Can you not climb?
I don't see any place to get a hold.
Okay.
3 minutes,
A
Dante.
crane.
Tackle that bitch.
There is no point doing this by force. If we are going to move it, we have to.
Nope, we're doing it by force. I'm wasting all of my fucking time on this
crane.
bitch.
You have less than 2 minutes, Dante. Hurry.
How about this stone?
Got him. Alright, you don't fuck with
Hit
the
it,
crane.
but nothing.
Yeah.
A wooden box.
Bounce it.
It won't.
Alright, fuck off.
You have 1 minute left.
I was gonna say smash the fucking thing with this, but...
What's this? Something.
Edible seaweed made this way was thought to be a delicacy for nobles during the Heian era.
Nobody needs to hear your superfluous.
I like the superfluous narration, even, except it wasn't particularly fun. Oh, okay. Now that just doesn't make... Oh, she's tiny. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I'm so used to game-breaking shit. I thought that she was in a room, like, underneath the floor, but her character model was rendering above it. I genuinely didn't register that she's just small. I, honest to God, thought the game just fucking, like, was just doing that because dream logic.
Is the box hanging from the crane in the way now?
Was there something under the wooden box?
Let's just go back and lift it up for now.
I like my answer more, frankly. Like, we just teleport her ass under the floor. I'll sub to that shit.
A door to the where?
Going in. And now we moved the crane.
Dante, you've got less than 30 seconds.
I'm not allowed to anymore? Come on, man. Really? Well, I guess I just lose then.
A warehouse.
I should have done better.
Delivery.
It's not like I can go through the fucking barrels. It has to be something out here.
Time's up.
A wooden.
Poo shit. Heh.
No, you. It is
Oh.
either stuck to the ground, or it,
Or you're just weak.
or your instructions,
Or
Or. Man, I do love waiting for 40 milliseconds. And
Dante,
dead.
we're out of time.
damn you, so how many?
Kinda forgot what we were doing after 4. Is he gonna keep stabbing her? He's just going at it. All right.
4 minutes.
A warehouse. Delivery. A warehouse. What's
Edible.
Nope.
I still think that it looks like she's rendering through the floor, but I get it now. He's a very small man to be able to fucking do it. Doing it and doing it and doing it well like that and get to her.
Is the box hanging from the crane right now?
Was there some?
Let's just go back.
See, this is the plot of every Five Nights at Freddy's game. Who can stop this fucking madman? He's in his own cyclical, like, actual fucking purgatory and he can't be stopped. The game's kind of fucked that man's plot, but goddamn, what a mad lad this man is. He fucking loves murdering children.
What is this?
Looks like a premium channel before you pay for it.
Going in. Peeking in.
Oh,
I'm tiny.
I got smaller.
You got it as small, you'd be as flat as a surfboard.
Okay, but this doesn't help me. I guess it does.
This is a mistake. A warehouse?
No. Shit over there, but oh yeah, we teleport from over there. I guess now I can fuck with the crane. I did open a door, yeah, but it opened fucking that fine.
A warehouse? Delivery!
I guess. Oh, camera.
Is this some kind of... No.
Got it.
Oh, I should have just done better, I guess.
It's a control...
Does this go to the crane?
It appears that way. It's a control...
Alright, I'm feeling up.
Understood.
Is there something under...
How the fuck did... Oh, is that... Why... How did you get over there? Some timey magic bullshit. Just fucking deck him in the face, drop his ass. You're a professional MMA fighter. Holy shit, I'm massive.
It appears Iris was saved. Barely.
That shadow must be...
It's me. I did it again. I can't keep getting away with it myself. Cool.
Iris was in the Somnium earlier.
Yes, we saw.
We didn't actually get any answers to this question.
An unidentified figure tried to stab Iris.
We
to
like
death.
didn't get any fucking big revelations. We didn't even get to do our thing of talking to Iris. What was the point of any of this?
Date and Iba.
We literally could have gone in there, seen that, oh, she got stabbed and he saw it, and then left.
Who is that figure?
Probably so himself.
Like, literally, we didn't get any revelations upon
Could
finishing
imagine
it.
himself in his Somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking about? If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
Education.
Come to think of it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami just after 9 p.m. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not discuss with you.
What were you doing at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
Reading a book at home. You can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards. They will confirm that for you.
That does match what the bodyguard said earlier.
But they're like family to him. They're not above telling a lie to protect their boss.
I've been telling you I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some memory of her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this. I didn't.
Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking. Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I don't remember exactly what I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Boss.
Very helpful. Fuck.
It is impossible to determine now. He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
No. He still must have. He was in the warehouse.
But does that mean we can conclude for certain that he saw the corpse?
Peter! No, I'm good.
Are you kidding me? You know that what we find in Somnium can't be submitted as evidence in court. Besides, we don't even know for sure if that figure was so.
You said it was.
I said that it's probably him.
Excuse me? I'm right here. I can hear everything you're saying.
I do like the slight look she gave him and looks back at me.
I saw it on the monitor. Iba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Iba are one and the same, it's like you saved her.
But that's not relevant! Unless it is relevant, inexplicable. Like, Iris is just alive now. But then again, you could also have the original theory I have where she wasn't ever alive, like dead to begin with. It was like a mannequin or some shit.
I'm sorry.
But as they sent the fucking coroners out there, I'm kind of doubting that as a non-starter theory, unless the cops just said, oh, yeah, I never told you, but it wasn't a real body. So we're not even talking to fucking Mizuki about this or anything either. No.
They arrived a while ago, but that warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery.
I know. Iba, can you check to see if it's the Okiura we know?
It is a fun meme, though.
Searching.
Okay.
During a sink, the sinker's consciousness, or ego, is brought into
That's
the
what I'm saying. We
subject's
should have gone to talk to her about it, but he just didn't.
They enter the subconscious mind, or more accurately, sink into it. At this time, the sinker's memories are left in their original body. Picture an egg. The ego is the egg yolk that goes into the subject's brain. The sinker's memories are the whites, which remain in the shell. The sinker, or rather the sinker as their pure ego, experiences the subject's somnium. But to be precise, it is not only ego. When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's brain. Imagine separating an egg yolk from its whites. No matter how you try, some of the egg whites will always stick to the yolk. This is just like that.
That was a good explanation. Good job, Peter. You're still the best.
The subject of the sync remembers certain persons or objects that appear in Somnium. But they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes vague or unclear after all, even the subject of the dream themselves. I told you earlier that the sinker experiences the dream from the perspective of an observer. That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it. But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves, like a mirror or picture. Perhaps he's never watched himself on television. Rare for a politician, but not unheard of. He lacks that objective picture of himself. He remains stoic and unattached despite his position of power. I find that quite powerful. To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you is an ability many charismatic people share.
All right, fucking, just keep going. I'm all right with talking to Pewter for like 4 hours.
Rational, objective assessment of himself. So, even if this figure is ambiguous,
It could be so.
indeed. Imagine the human brain as being made up of two elements: memory and algorithmic structure.
Reminds me of when a few years back when I first played New Vegas. I talked to Caesar for the first time, and I have exhausted fucking every line of dialogue. Cause man, talk about complicated subject and their own motivations is like, yeah, shit, all right, dude, I'll listen to that shit for hours. Same shit happened at House later.
The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic. It can output things based on the inputs it is given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like your data stored on a hard disk. The algorithm is the program. This program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct. This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness. In short, it is your ego algorithm. What you call your mind. Recognition, cognition, consciousness.
Like, I still hate this game system of, I've clicked this 3 times now. Just keep talking.
All of these
And it's like,
processes
even what I'm supposed to be asking hasn't changed. It's literally the same dialogue box 3 times. No other game I've ever seen have this feature. Why I could randomly jump between in the middle of a sentence to a different conversation.
However, the Wadjet system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
The Wadjet system controls my core programming.
Using Wadjet, we could map the neural circuitry of the human brain. And we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully grasp it. It's far too complicated. But even if we don't understand it, we can still use it. You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave oven. The Wadjet system is how we are able to extract the sinker's consciousness. That is what makes syncing possible.
That's why we can't just, like, make people remember shit. Stuff is neat. I like it. Oh, call chive.
Date, the investigation team is calling.
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue. There's something we want to check. Is now a good time?
Sure, what is it?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The one at Ariake?
There's no
Warehouse district?
body.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Why? What happened?
It's, not here.
Yeah, I was right.
What's not
It's
there?
a real fake body.
Searched all over the warehouse. We didn't find any bodies.
No, she just lived. Oh, we're here now. All right, damn. And
What do you
fucking
mean there's no body?
I forgot her name again. Iba. Because Iba was dead, I don't have any footage of it. Oh my fucking God. You've written yourself into a fucking narrative hole, and so you fill up that hole with contrivance and plot convenience.
we looked everywhere, but nothing.
Date, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I saw it. I know I saw it.
Making her run out of battery right fucking then. Why would she not let Date know ahead of time? Saying, hey, I'm at 10%. Hey, I'm at 5%. And then when we walked in there, we were at 3 to 2%. Why did we not, like, charge it on the go or some shit like that, however it fucking works? Because it's not been explained. Wouldn't you think that, like, plugging her into my fucking car would also back up as a charger? Or at least ease the strain, you know?
I saw Iris's body with my own right eye.
Then perhaps someone moved the body between the time we left and CSI arrived.
No, there's another possibility.
There is?
Alright, well, bye. She's alive. Yeah, I know, but it's horse piss in all of them. It's a plot contrivance, like I said. They have they have established that our character has the ability to fucking record everything we see. And then the one time that it would be very useful to have a recording of this, because people like partially don't believe him, is no, not here though. You're not allowed to use it here. Did she live?
Date?
Iris!
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell?
And now people are gonna not believe him because they didn't see his body.
Mizuki ended up staying at my place.
It's just gonna get worse now.
Something wrong?
Fantastic.
The world.
Zawardo! Tomio Tomare! Or Tokyo. I have no idea if it's Tokyo Tomare or Tomio Tokare. Fuck, I don't know Japanese. Did you know fucking Dio's voice actor is also voice actor of the character Sartorius in Yu-Gi-Oh!, who uses Arcana Force, which is a tarot card based deck, and its boss monster is the world, and they absolutely had him fucking call out Zoardo.
Iba and I saved Iris during the sink yesterday. She wasn't killed.
True, but that was only a dream.
This is what I said earlier. Either it's all fake and she was a skinwalker, or somehow dreams are real. I just don't care.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Like, I said this ironically, but if, like, this is exactly what they're going for is, like, a possible.
Impossible.
It's gonna be like, she was just like a mannequin or some shit. Or is this that body double shit I've heard so much about, that only I've talked about? How else would I explain it? She just didn't die. I don't care.
Iris came back to life.
I clearly care, like, immensely, but in, like, a defeatist kind of way.
Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 nights ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju.
Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to the park right away, yay.
There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder. 2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene. 3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message.
So a lot of the time, what I'm guessing is, like, the low bar, like, joke answer. Because I don't want it to be, okay, so multiple examples. The first one is I walked in and I said it because that was me actually making a call. Iba running out of battery was a plot contrivance, and I said, this is a plot contrivance. Then it became a plot contrivance, and I got frustrated about that. Or, we could say, fuck, what was the other example I was gonna use? Me asking why the fuck did the dream sequence not have a matter? Like, why did it not matter? And then I facetiously said, oh, dreams are reality, and what we went in there is what actually changed the timeline. And now Date is saying that, and I'm calling that, fucking stupid. And I am really expecting them to, like, you know, change that and have that not be actually the case, but I can still call Date fucking stupid. Or, then the alternate slant is that actually did happen, And that's fucking stupid. This is like a catch-2020 of either Date's stupid or the game itself is stupid. And then the third one, which is me having done this long fucking spiel about like fucking doppelgangers or mannequins or AI shit, like body doubles and clones and all that garbage. And I'm just like, I mean, there's been no precedent for it, but I'm like, how fucking else? Because, like, it would explain why Date's brain's fucked up, why he needs dosages, why there's multiple people dying and not dying.
The
It's
motive
just...
is still unknown. We need to talk to Renju.
But it doesn't explain the fucking timeline traveling.
Renju.
That's... But Scion, it's a mystery game. I am, by its definition, meant to make an image in my head to solve the mystery. I don't want to turn my brain off and just let it happen at me. That's not solving a mystery. That's getting drunk at 4 a.m. watching Family Guy.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
I'm not even mad. I'm just like disappointed, disinterested.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in
Like,
the
I can't really change how I feel at the end. This is me trying to add words to how I feel. I still feel these things.
Renju did not inherit the company from his father.
I can't
It was
hold back
instead given to
emotions
other
very well.
persons.
I'm just extrapolating them and providing, like, verbal context for, like, the audience.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious. It is absurd. Not possible. Dreams are figments of the imagination.
And I guess I may be a little bit more negative because I wasn't kidding at the start of the stream. Me playing Library of Arena last night blew my fucking mind with storytelling. Like, Library of Arena's storytelling is some of the best I have seen in years. It is genuinely fucking phenomenal. And most games can't hold up, so I may be adding a little bit of that flavor to this. Because I'm just like, why isn't it the best fucking thing I've ever experienced? But...
An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous. Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality? If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
if we were Persona 2, yes.
But at the warehouse,
You must have been hallucinating.
It's more combinations of it. Like, it's Date's dumb theory, and then so they've combined the two things that I have exemplified thus far of them pulling a plot contrivance for Aiba to be off and then giving Date the dumb meme answer. Now, both of these have combined together to make Date seem very stupid and have no actual explanation for what went on. They have effectively made what's already an interesting, the dumb meme answer of dreams a reality. But they've taken a genuinely interesting mystery piece of the body's gone, no one else saw it. Also, don't even get me started on how fucking Mizuki knew about this, like, fucked up, like, body duplicate. I don't know how I'd explain it. I'm not done yet. Because, like, there's a body here. They've taken this interesting mystery of, like, why was there the fucked up, like, iris body with stab wounds that Mizuki has seen before. And they've made it that no one else has seen it. Date can't explain it. Date made a dumb theory. The photographic evidence isn't there. Like, they've just added more baggage onto an interesting set piece. It's like you have a delicious meal of pizza, and then someone comes in and dumps, like, a shitload of pepperoni or cheese on it. Like, we're talking, like, a mound of it. Like, this is fistfuls at a time. Like, it was good before. You didn't need to add extra bullshit.
With Within Mizuki Somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is affecting your mental state. Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak.
Did they just bring up... Why are we not talking to Mizuki about that, though?
If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk
That's
to
actually
Iris?
even more fucking examples of why it's a plot contrivance. Because that was the exact same pose, state of the body, and everything that Mizuki was in. But because Aiba couldn't record it, no one believes him. Just don't care. Talk to the boss. Fuck off.
Congressman Sejima is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A. 3 days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private.
This game also has a shitload of mysteries that it takes forever to answer.
Exhibit
VLR
B.
did that same kind of thing, though.
So Sejima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night.
I'm not even saying that there probably isn't an interesting explanation, but it's just... It's like I said, they have a very good baseline. I can up the example even further. You got a great, like a prime ass steak. Like this is like one of those like $60 steaks. Someone just dumps a fucking bottle of ketchup onto that bitch. A whole bottle. Like, it's good. It is. But stop adding to it.
He didn't inform us of
You
this.
don't need more. And then the anime and all the weird plot, like
he
character
doesn't want to
interactions and sequence breaking, or like, not sequence, tension breaking, ruining the atmosphere.
Exhibit C.
And plot contrivances.
So was in Iris's Somnium. Dreams are constructed from memories. Yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris. Date and Aiba saved Iris in Somnium, and that changed the history of the real world? Well, I guess it's not impossible.
That isn't what you said yesterday.
That was then, this is now. A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I believe in Date. I trust him more than anyone else in Abyss.
Yeah, sure you do.
Stranger things have been known to happen. 2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's Somnium. It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
See,
There's a
this is
lot
like
of
the
stuff in
like
this
the
world
time
that
like
can't
the
be
only other
explained
thing I
by
could think of is
science.
like the data transfer shit, whatever the fuck it is. Like how Date's getting like fucking future knowledge between timelines. It's got to be something like that. Like how would Mizuki know this? And so that's what I'm saying. Data transfer. They've already proven that they like thought of mechanically of like a robot that can project information in alternate timelines. I'm like, why not do that? Why would she have a suppressed memory of the future unless that is a mannequin and it's just fake? It's filled with beef stroganoff. There's a lot of gravy in there. There's a lot of ketchup, fakes the blood that we couldn't see. Very well done. It was made of that like fondue shit you make cakes out of. See, that's a big fault to Date. Didn't investigate the body's flavor, and he could have told that it was actually made of fondue the entire time.
You released him?
What was I supposed to do? We can't hold him without solid proof. What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any case, we have to speak with him again. You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura, correct? It is possible she may have something for you by now.
Moment for information too, but I had to promise him a meeting with Iris. Moment can wait for now.
We can talk to Iris's mom as well. She was Renju's classmate, right? Aiba told me about her.
I would suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
This whole game is a simulation. We're trying to solve the
Her cell phone is on.
trying to solve entropy.
I can trace her via GPS. She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscape building.
Okay.
There are 4 people I should talk to. So Sejima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues.
Let's get moving.
Okay, and we are off. I think that's the biggest problem I have with all the extra shit they added, is that it kind of ruins the, like, intrigue I have going on. Because, like, I really wish I was more invested, but it's like going back to the steak comparison I made. My mouth is watering for a delicious steak, but then all this extra stuff they've added on top of it has kind of ruined the meal for me, and I'm like, I still want the steak, but there's all this extra stuff on it that's just not as, it's not as appetizing, you know? Kind of made my appetite, like, it hasn't gotten rid of it, but I'm less satisfied.
Nothing seems out of the ordinary. You first arrived at that time.
Okay.
But the second time,
The corpse was gone.
it was 11, but the body could not have some crime scene investigation was,
When did they arrive?
according to the, after we finished,
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
correct.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown. The report does not specify. Perhaps a result of outside influence.
So Boss moved it. Which would then further explain why I had such a fucking problem with why did it take so long for the police to arrive last time, because it has now consistently taken them a long time to arrive.
Outside influence?
A forklift. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. A fork, it doesn't seem, it was likely just left here. In any case, examining it will...
Keep making them have green text.
The crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed. Hi, I'm Dremaimon.
Iba, the jokes, you've gotta stop.
There are numerous. There is nothing. There are only a few. It is like. It's a wooden. There is nothing.
Nothing.
But finding nothing may.
What do you mean?
I was just thinking of. Let's get going. Date, your temper. At this rate, they might find your body in here.
Alright.
You need more info on Ren? I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
I see.
I find it calming.
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
How's it going?
Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her offer.
Absolutely not.
Some people be into it.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yeah, I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
This is the first time we've ever heard Renju's.
You're a policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic.
Oh my god, he is Dimitri. Holy shit, dude.
So, how about it?
I turn the question around.
What about you?
Well, yeah. Not just one, countless bodies. When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family. Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes. Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that, you just have to get them really drunk. Throw them in a tub full of hot water, and they pass. Just like that. Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated. It always looked natural, like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that. And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So I... Why am I telling you all this? Are you going to arrest me?
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout. But still... Date,
I don't have anything else for you. Sorry, I'm not much help.
No, don't worry about it.
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who was good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Tonight?
Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
See that? All of that was good. Everything I just witnessed was good. There was no extra bullshit. That's fucking great. I forgot to voice act. I'm only realizing it now, like, that was just good. Like, nothing was wrong. Mama's great, the flashback's great, I'm happy. Don't add any extra bullshit. I wouldn't even show up. Like, god damn. Just, I can want, like, a basic-ass detective shit, man. We don't need all the extra bullshit. It can be even in the future with some extra sci-fi bullshit, but not the bullshit. Let's go. I like that, man. That's so good.
I apologize.
Like, I was getting so into it, I was just paying attention and thinking about things. I forgot that I was, like, streaming. I was just taking in the story.
I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
Ain't it a school day?
Today's a holiday.
It is what?
I suppose there's never a day off for a detective. Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
You forgot too, didn't you?
You asked me that yesterday.
That's not what she said. These subtitles are just, like, vastly wrong. No point in hiding it. I told about Renji's disappearance.
Right from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea. I've put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that. But Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy." I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me. They died when I was 17. I was an orphan, and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. it wasn't a good idea for me to move that late. So I decided to stay here, by myself.
And take care of Iris.
Yes. But Renju would help sometimes. It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks. Just me and her.
Why does fucking Hitomi's voice actress not get more work? She's fucking great.
Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in
She could get like, she could be in like 100,000 things and I'd say more work.
It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved singing and dancing, even as a kid.
But like everyone's been a kid, you know?
Whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers. And she did it at the show, too.
She's a bitch.
Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited. Even I was dancing by the end of it. When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. Mama, you're a good dancer. That's the kind of girl she was. Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there. Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience stores. When their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once. She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly. It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance? She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true. There was one other time. Six years ago, I was the victim of a shooting. After the surgery, Iris came in running. She was sobbing.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die! Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
I swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what. Iris is everything to me, more important than my own life.
Iris must really enjoy dancing.
Yeah.
Though her drawing skills could use some work.
Drawing skills?
Look at the drawing on the wall.
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but... I met him about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Ikume Shrine in the Minato district? I was praying there one day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then... He kissed me. I was shocked, but when I stared into his eyes, then I heard footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal, so I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
As everyone does.
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once.
Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him. And I was falling in love. Our second kiss was in the car. It's cliché, I know, but we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our car near a warehouse and kissed. I don't think we ever said I love you, but we both knew. We were getting closer and closer. I introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him. Iris never had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting. Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture. He wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head. Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic. But those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him, and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details, but it was awful. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time, because of Mizuki. Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
That I was dating a criminal. He was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing. We have to get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
Why is it that Hitomi's like a more interesting character than like anyone? Like, fucking... By the way, didn't say his name, and go fuck yourself, game. But... Prisoner number 69, whatever the hell his number is, and this lady are like the two most interesting characters in this game, bar fucking none. Like, I don't even care too much about Iris, but I don't even want to give a shit about the rest of this. I don't even care how long it took. I enjoyed the whole sequence. Yay!
So aggro right now.
You've immediately ruined all of the good feelings I had in my body.
Who says that?
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
I never did anything because you died yesterday.
I didn't make any promises.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere.
Outside.
Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
I'm like,
Absolutely not.
see, you know what? This is another good example of the too much set dressing. Just being a normal detective with no fucked up backstory and growing attached to random people you have to help out. Like, that's good. I want to learn more about Hitomi and this other fucker and about criminals. I don't care about Date's backstory and Iris's bullshit. I don't want any of this.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well,
Man. Fuck you, Iris. So I saw you dead, but like not.
promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
Your dead body. I told you not to laugh.
But, come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here.
It's the twins. Everyone's got twins in this game. See, that's the big thing.
Jump around.
Stop.
Dude, like
I'm
that's
serious.
the big reveal that we're gonna get is that they're fucked a lot, and there's just a lot of twins.
In my dream,
It's just a lot. Like there's like 5 in some cases.
Here you are, which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday. Sorry. there's not one
They're
time.
all in the same family. This is getting out of hand.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing.
I have no
didn't know
fucking
what was
idea.
up with you.
Octuplets. I don't know how it would be pronounced
I
or
believe you,
spelled.
Date. Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
My fucking QPUs are misaligned.
Another bizarre
God damn it.
What about him?
I'll need to hide it. I told about Renju's
A
disappearance.
traffic accident? I'm worried.
I'm worried, yeah.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no.
Why was your phone off yesterday?
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you.
So you get pissy about the date and don't even let me get a chance to get into contact with you.
Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
Ah, Iris,
You really want to know?
you're being a bitch again.
And you'd do anything for the answer.
You're being a bitch right now.
Yes.
All right then, Shovel Forge.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection. Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
Man, we literally go like we immediately jump from Mama, Hitomi, Prisoner Man into the worst part of the game. It's amazing how little fucking acclimation time I have in this. It is literally going from inside of a sauna, running outside. Oh, you're surprised you're in Canada. Or the Arctic. The northern part of Canada, too. Make it worse.
I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No.
Fucking get your wave out of here.
Not at all.
No, not at all. Off?
Yeah, from school.
Oh, yeah. It's a holiday. So I decided to come to Lemniscate. We're going to do a recording for a show soon. So, what are we doing?
She's also here.
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
Walk away!
Iris, you're too young for me. I can't be seen with you.
What?
But this...
Hey, what are you doing?
Everybody! This awful man! He...
Fine.
Can I
do whatever you want?
Can I bring out the bat?
Really?
Yes.
Shovel Forge?
I will not.
So we'll go on a date then.
Yes.
Yay! It's a deal.
Damn it.
And you have to honor our agreement this time.
I'm like just as annoyed as I was the first time, but I don't need to repeat myself.
She really is a witch.
Like, I genuinely do not know Sion if I can hate her anymore as a character. Like, you can say that she gets good. I'm just gonna outright say no to that. Like, across the board. I don't care what you could do with this character.
Oh, but we can't go right away. I have a recording coming up.
Literally just start hitting her with a bat until she stops moving. Kind of hatred.
I should be done by 3, though. Tessa, we're starting soon. Got it! So, Date, meet me back here at 3?
Go fuck yourself.
If you ditch me, I will be beyond furious.
Oh, my timeline.
Anyway, bye for now.
There is no point remaining here. Let's get moving.
I was even willing to give her a chance after all these Hitomi scenes. I was so right in my initial blind fucking fury at this character. And it's clearly not in the Danganronpa 3-way where I'm like intended to hate her. Oh no! Oh no, I do not think I meant to loathe this character.
Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion
Apoplectic levels
and I
of
agree with her
feelings.
assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sajima has one phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something. I looked into So's secretary's phone. One call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was 1 week ago, from Fuchu Prison. The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Oh, it was 80. I knew there was a 9 there, so I just said 69, because I genuinely had no fucking idea what number he was.
89.
Yes, this is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know who killed Shogunadam.
Okay. It's already enabled. I literally have not been able to skip, unless they turned it back off. I have not been able to skip this entire time. Why did it turn itself back off? No, skip unseen content, no. Yeah, no, like, it's already on. I have not been able to skip this entire game. At all, ever. Like, only when I very first began, and that was because I was in the middle of a sink. I'm just not allowed to skip. But
From what I can determine, he is an assassin.
a lot of it isn't new, though, so...
He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards. His code name is Falco.
Falco?
Correct.
That ain't Falco. Got my brain scooped. I can't remember things too good. That's the heartbeat of memory.
He is serving a life sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
Unknown.
You don't know?
He is not registered.
His
in
name
any
is
databases.
Date.
He could be a foreigner or recent
See,
immigrant.
we're just like the
but it would be
fucking...
impossible to
We're the
determine
same
from
guy,
where.
dude. Data bullshit. I don't care. Really?
However,
Whatever,
I did
man.
not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan.
I'm not a big fan of the murders that involve sci-fi. The magic.
Unknown. You would have to ask Mr. Sajima for that information.
Number 89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
He did, but that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
Are we done yet?
Number 89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
Bingo!
No, we don't have time.
Yes, son.
Call up boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Roger.
Oh shit, here we go again. Time for the lore. Time to fucking skip all his dialogue. That's what you're talking about. Oh hell yeah, buddy.
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage warehouse. Isn't your investigation over?
Senior Kappa, where is he? I'll find the proof.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know that girl. I've never seen her before.
Date.
I knew he was. This proves it.
We're gonna check the pawn, alright. I knew it. Shut the fuck up.
What are you?
I gotta.
Oh, look, a merman.
Oh my god, he's got one of those too.
So is a wealthy politician. It is no surprise to me that he has a merman.
Oh my god, he's so powerful.
Wait, a merman?
Fuck, dude. Where are you hiding them? I will find them.
You are beginning to irritate me.
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the
Press it
private
again.
matter you? What is your?
I'll answer your question.
Oh, hey everybody! I'm a merman.
That was Sonic the Hedgehog's new voice actor. Where is he? Where is the hedgehog? Is he in the hedge? Sonic is a fucking merman, dude. I don't like the new Sonic voice nearly as much as the Adventure voice, but I can at least recognize it. Sonic the fucking Hedgehog.
And why we didn't? There's nothing.
Yeah. You're not a merman. Yeah.
Remember, an inmate at he used to go. He was in a odd finding such a person in Japan.
Alright, I'll slow down. This is
What
new
about-
shit. All of his other dialogue was, I don't fucking know, go fuck yourself.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention. If you need information, you can ask her. I can't help you.
Nice.
Haven't you people got enough? I'm very busy. Excuse me. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you. To be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you. I don't ever want to see you again. So I suggest that you don't show your face here anymore. It's what's best for both of us. Understand?
Very rude. First he hides Sonic the Hedgehog from me, who I know is real, don't lie to me.
Who does this guy think he is?
And then he tells me who I am?
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could kill you. Relax, Date.
I feel like that's just a fucking Brian David Gilbert joke of, I know Sonic is real, where are you hiding him?
We still have much to do.
I know.
I just want his phone number. Man, this game's way better now that Sonic has been introduced as a player on the board. You see, you were wrong all along, Scion. Metal Gear wasn't the real Sonic comparison game. This was it. Sonic the Hedgehog.
I took care of what you asked for.
Number 89?
He's here, in the interrogation room.
Time to get sauce.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run.
Oh, good. Get the fuck out of... Oh, yeah, no, she has some errands to run. Yeah, huh?
I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
Understood.
Yeah. Well, at least she was here to talk to me this time instead of just fucking off into the void. Oh, shit. It's your boy. The man who was on the thumbnail of the last episode. I think it was the last episode. As fucking YouTube auto-generates those thumbnails, and I don't give enough of a shit to make thumbnails because I literally don't have time in the day 99% of the time. I probably should, though. I really should start making thumbnails. Graphic design is my passion. I got a lot of a fucking backlog to get through, though.
Let's get started.
I don't know. It's not like I'm counting.
What's your name?
Number 89.
Your real name?
I don't know, I forgot. Djibouti.
Northeast Africa, a small republic of roughly 900,000.
I don't take kindly to stupid lies.
Oh, you know about that. It's true. I called Sajima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
You spoke with him directly?
Yeah. I told him to call somebody.
Somebody?
I can't tell you anymore.
All right. Let's get back to the topic at hand. 2 days ago, you called our investigation office. You said you know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal.
I want to get this guy out of prison just because he's a homie. He's definitely a great idea.
You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
Yes, I promise.
You're lying. You don't want to release me. That's fine. I was expecting this anyway. I just wanted a good excuse to leave the prison.
What do you mean?
You really want to know? Here's what I mean!
I'm gonna die. Computer, you're just... Alright.
You'll make a good hostage for me. Take me to the exit. Now.
Shit, son. Alright. Date seems like a bitch. I'll accept this. Like, if anyone can fucking do it, it'd be this guy. He's been with the mob for a long fucking time. I'll sub to this. He's also a cop. That's right. He would know how those work. Oh, shit.
Darn.
Oh, Pewter.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, darn. Oh, man.
A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police.
Damn straight he did.
I ordered everyone to keep quiet about this, but it's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out.
Now, I could immediately start throwing the, you say everyone keep quiet about this, but why the fuck did a man pointing a gun at another man while wearing prison uniforms just get to walk out of the fucking office into a car and drive away with no one stopping him? But at this point, we have well fucking established that the police don't exist as a factor.
We need to get number 89 back before then.
I'm like the least upset about this one. We already know this dude's a fucking badass, so whatever. I don't apologize.
Don't you have something to say?
No.
I know an apology isn't gonna fix it, but I know I'm responsible for this. I'll get him.
Well then, good luck.
Bags. Where's my gun?
Number 89 still has it.
That's not my gun.
But don't worry, I have a spare. I'll give it to you later.
So why'd you just let that happen?
He punched out an officer and stole his clothes. He put on the uniform and brought me with him at gunpoint. Well, he had the gun in his pocket, hiding it. No one on the floor even knew this was happening. He got on the elevator and made it to the ground floor. He even stole my security card. He said he'd kill me if I tried anything. I suppose the whole escape took him about 5 minutes.
See what I said about Pewter either being completely, totally genuine or like some random fucking mook for the main antagonist?
He must have planned this.
Or Pewter's just the main antagonist. Fuck it, you know, we'll throw the weird option right into that fucking ring.
I'm coming down from being terrified for my life. I'm in a bit of a fugue state right now.
Yeah, see what I mean? This is just bullshit.
How would I know? After he got to the exit, he let me go. I didn't see where he went. I collapsed right there.
Yeah, that's just bullshit.
Date, I know you are already aware of this, but there are security cameras all over this compound. I checked all of them. Number 89 fled in a car that was waiting for him.
So he had an accomplice?
Ooh, shit.
Yes.
Did you see who was driving?
I did.
Who was it?
You and I know him well.
Ranchu.
Oh shit, yo. All right.
Renju?
Why?
Date, Moma is calling.
Moma? From the Kumakuras?
I'll connect him.
Hey, Date. I just got the word. Renju's been seen.
What? Where?
Hey, don't forget our deal.
Deal? What deal?
You forgot already? I'm talking about Tessa.
Oh, right.
I'll be waiting. You know what to do.
What should we do?
We have no choice. We have to take her.
To Moma?
Yes.
Yeah, we're like, I think this is the, like the point where I'm
Gosh.
like, I think I'm finally settling on it. Like, I think this is the point of the game where we have officially just said fuck it so many times. I just kind of don't care anymore that every single person ever seems to be corrupt as shit. So I just believe you can walk out of this fucking building.
Late. You're late.
I'm gonna introduce you to the mob.
Never! Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Are you drunk?
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
I'm kid. I'm kidding! I can't believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you. I'm getting excited!
We are not shovel forging.
I was talking about the date, silly.
I really hope she's actually drunk and not like this is like a fully cognizant human being.
Shovel Forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
So where are we going?
It's just a Minecraft joke. Why is this the one joke that she has?
No point lying to you. I need you to come with me to an office. I'll have to inspect it, though.
What? I didn't know you were into that.
Insect.
Well, okay, it's kinda weird, but whatever. Let's go to the insect show.
Yeah, alright, whatever. Fucking...
So, where are the Aziptula
He's
platypus?
so fucking happy. What the fuck does this mean?
Tessa!
Oh, is this guy the Aziptula platypus?
What are you talking about?
Is this what we're gonna be skipping?
Sorry, are you the insect trainer? Go ahead. Sorry for interrupting. Start the insect show now.
I'm just gonna... Oh no, I'm happily skipping. This is a gangster den. There you go.
Date, you tricked me.
I literally
I wasn't
said...
trying to trick you. You just misunderstood me.
But I wanted to see the bugs. I really did.
Oh, so she likes insects as well.
Fucking bug content. No, dude. I'm streaming Rogue Galaxy.
My end of the deal.
You sure did. You want to hear about Renju?
Mr. Okira?
Absolutely, dude. We're going back. Rogue Galaxy again. Gotta get another fucking Dark Emperor. Now, you want to see the fucking bug show? Give me 2 streams in fucking 8 hours. I'll get you there. This is Moma.
Oh yeah, I haven't introduced this old man.
I do like bug content.
I'm
Bugs?
24.
Moma is lying. He is at least 48.
Absolutely.
Sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
You run the Kumakura gang, right? You're like a mob boss.
She does have a good take. I mean, I am one to judge. Also, I gotta... It's fucking... people messaging me on Discord. Get out of here. Okay. She may be the worst character, but even a broken clock is right once a day.
How did you know that?
Is he stupid?
It's like they also portray that like this dude is like fucking bumbling, which is such a weird take. Oh, whatever. Are your goons?
They're out. Looking for Renju. Besides, I can't have them here seeing me like this.
Good point. You said on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
I could.
Hey, I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Date, come here. Date, I don't quite know how to ask this, but... Can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand, please?
Oh, that's it? Sure.
Good huddle.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
A favor?
He, wants to see your boobs.
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that!
See what I mean about bumbling?
Oh, what I meant was he wants...
Oh, a handshake. I would never show.
Yeah, yeah, we're done now.
Dante, this is the happiest day.
So how about...
Alright, here it goes. First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe. Second, Ikume Shrine.
Sunfish Pocket and Akume Shrine.
Got it, thanks.
No problem, bro. Really.
Can we not just leave?
Why do you care?
Can I have it?
What?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I give it to you?
Hey, can I have the ring?
Absolutely, of course you can. Here, take it. Wait, no. I can't give you this.
You're so...
Come on, it's not like you're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm losing it.
Aww.
You guys are a good team.
This is the worst goddamn, like, interaction in gaming.
Like simple.
I want to leave this building. Free me from the cyclical hell state known as Iris content. Ah!
What happened to Mr. Okiura? I heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I. But I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me.
Renju's escape from the hospital was strange. 3 things struck out to me. I laid out the facts. Mizuki was lured to the place where Shoko's body was found by a message sent from Renju's phone. I found Iris's body at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Earlier today, Renju fled with a prisoner escaping a life sentence, an assassin named Number 89.
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
Yeah, she's dead, but unfortunately... Show the flowchart? Oh yeah, alright. Oh shit, that's a log button. No, where's the flowchart? This. We've barely played the... Oh, let me tell you, buddy. We've barely played this game and I'm on fire. Like, emotionally... This game has gone from fucking amazing to absolutely god-awful very quickly. It's very entertaining. Strap in for some fair and justified takes, Scion. You can get mad all you want, but the timeline doesn't change. Let me go talk to the good characters.
Well...
Date saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
For example, not a good character.
Never heard
Also
of it?
not a good character, but we barely know him, but...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, he became a worse character in this timeline.
Yeah, right. Parallel world.
Yeah, you're done talking now.
But I suppose he does.
Good, because I don't feel like explaining it.
But why would Mr. Okiura do that?
I don't know. He could be a hostage or an accomplice. Either way, I need to find him.
That's not English, Scion. I'm literally never clicking the sincerely apologize
May not
button.
Look it, but he's a huge ASET fan.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
Gambling.
Bet, debt, ASET.
Worries.
Forget, fret, ASET.
Now what does she say?
ASET, you bet.
Wow, my catchphrase! Thank you!
This is the worst interaction of my life.
But
I'm
sorry,
like literally
Mama.
like, you guys are
I don't
not,
like
you guys can't see
lasers.
because there's no webcam, but I am bleeding at an alarming rate. Are 3 of the endings where Iris dies, but it's canon this time? How does she keep escaping this fate?
I don't like gangsters either. All those
I'm just I want to leave the building without having to click this button.
Sorry for bringing me here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be. We're not thugs.
About as contradictory.
The
Meatless
old boss
beef.
was really violent.
It's called Impossible Burgers, I guess shit, I fucking forgot her name again. I just read it.
He would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
But after I took over,
Crystal.
Methamphetamines.
no, we don't do drugs.
Yes,
We
they
don't
do.
deal with that stuff.
Yes,
We
you
had to
do.
restructure the whole operation.
Cut?
Their throats.
No!
This is a good joke. Can I leave? How do I want out of this building? Ah.
Moma, take care of Iris for me.
Ooh, all right.
What?
What? Wait! You're leaving me here?
Yeah, bye.
You'll be safe with him.
Are you serious? Look at his face!
This is a great date. I'm having a great time.
Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate. What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
Tessa, I would never do that.
He's the highest
I
bidder.
told you, we're clean now. We all go home on time. We follow government regulations.
See ya.
Wait! What about Shovel Forge?
Bye.
I told you I never promised to play
Minecraft
with you.
You
joke.
promised me a date.
Oh, the date's right here.
Dante, is this true? You son of a bitch.
I'm gonna ignore that.
Good idea.
Date, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll...
Her late night visitor.
Ah, fuck, that is evidence. God damn it.
Fine.
Hey!
Dante, don't ignore me.
A clean gang.
Nice gun. Did you just shoot it, or is that him putting it down?
Oh, that's just a toy.
Oh, just a...
Let's leave the.
We have two places to check. Sunfish Pocket and Kume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse, too, where you found my dead body.
Oh, I'll do that, absolutely.
No, I'm just curious.
I'll sub to that.
Oh, and one more thing.
That'll waste government time.
Can we eat somewhere?
Food sounds good.
I thought-
haven't eaten in a while.
I was like in the middle of talking, I thought she just ripped ass.
Oh, shit. Hard to breathe.
Oh yeah, by the way. In the middle of Momo's fucking office. It didn't happen, but it's a funny thought. Let's go to that fucking warehouse. All right. I wanna go investigate murder mysteries. Fine, sure, all right, and we're off.
I saw it.
You were right here, but unfortunately, we're not allowed to talk to Mizuki about how she fucking has psychic powers. Or it's a mannequin, body double,
But I'm here
doppelganger,
now.
clone, twin. You know, we're going the twin route now.
Maybe I'm a ghost.
Ghost content? Oh shit,
You
dude.
don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
But maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs. Didn't you say that you saved me in your dream?
This is a bad joke. I
What
was
did
in a
you mean
good.
by that?
We're having a good time,
Told
but
you that I'm
you've
with an
ruined it,
organization
Iris.
Called Abyss, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses.
Aren't
We enter what we
aren't you
call
not
Somnium
supposed to tell people
Files,
about this,
check out
Date?
some
Isn't
images.
this like a government secret? Isn't this like a no-no
That's what
territory?
the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
Why is Eyeball Lady not talking to me?
We have a machine that we call the sync machine.
Was that this timeline? I thought that was last
What is
timeline.
that?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an explanation. Tell me how it works.
Well, I can explain, but it will require a bit of background to understand.
Background?
Yeah, this is how you get government fucking secrets into the fucking public zeitgeist. I do not trust her to not spill these fucking ripe beans, dude.
Nanotech? Yeah.
Yeah, don't fuck with the
Technology
senator,
related to
of
really
course.
small things. Like really teeny tiny things.
Yeah, alright.
And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep. Well, I don't know if it was like beep. But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
Bringing politics.
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power.
Ooh, I didn't know
A
that.
nanometer is therefore 0.00000001 meters. The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long.
This is cool information.
Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers, so sync nanomachines are far smaller than that. This allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
Man, I love this sci-fi shit.
I've heard of it.
They didn't need to do
The
this,
blood-brain
like
barrier,
actually
right?
explain their like mechanical lore, but I'm glad that they did because it's interesting.
Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it, yeah.
What? Restrain myself from what? I like
Describes the
what
architecture
cheap
of the
joke.
microvessel
Nanomachines?
of the
Don't
brain.
fuck with this, Senator.
It is a kind of shield that protects the
I'm fucking invincible, but for the wrong character. Ah!
Just too large to slip
I've
through
already
barrier,
made the
not
don't fuck with the
physically
senator
access the
joke.
brain.
What are you talking about? Like I've already quoted Metal Gear. I can't do it anymore.
No, I know what it is.
There's nothing else to do. Like there's
It's the
no
core
other part of
programming
this.
behind AI, right?
That's right.
What?
You're shivering.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
It's because it's cold.
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract the data of the human psyche.
These are timelines.
This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
Zion, I'm gonna need you to phonetically explain out this cheap joke so that I may
Okay,
make it next
we have the
time, so I
basics
don't
down.
miss out on prime real estate
Let me
comedy.
explain how syncing
I need to
works.
become a better streamer, Zion. Please educate the rest of the
Syncers
class.
like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nano cables, and on the tip of each of these cables is a special
Nanomachine,
nano
son.
machine. But the machine can't reach the brain through
Yes.
blood alone.
All right, fantastic. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength.
Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say go away and push them back?
Well, yeah, kind of. But for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
He is very rich.
No.
He also has a nanomachine heart. Very strange.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe.
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes. The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the sea.
The sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
It's only a chunk of protein.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree, and on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system.
Still very strange that we're explaining this to Iris of all people, but I guess we do need a reason to phonetically explain this out that's not just pewter lore dumping Date again.
And that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
You know how a car only has one steering wheel? If there were two, there would be accidents all over the place.
Well, don't some planes have 2 control sticks?
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the
Yeah,
human
but we're
body
talking
can only
about
hold
cars
one
and not
person.
planes. Cars are a much more advanced piece of technology and can conform to that. The explanation works, Date. You just didn't try hard enough.
If you try to have 2 people inside one brain, it will break.
I see.
Zach, can I leave now?
Because of this, the syncer's data goes inside the subject's brain. And
I do like the
anything
dumps
inside
though.
the subject's
I
mind
do
at
I
the
do
time
like
of
the
sync
lore.
are
They're
their
neat.
memories. Like a house with no one inside. We sinkers break into the house, look for clues, and leave.
I don't think you should be calling it that.
All within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes, or else the house will collapse on our heads.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the sinker would be trapped inside the subject's house.
Thank you for explaining it. I don't completely understand how sync works, but...
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
Like, she is absolutely the last person on this planet I would trust. She's a goddamn is E-girl? Yeah, that's what they used to be called.
It's okay, I won't.
I guess they still are, but they're not as referred to anymore.
Tell me this. Who did you sync with yesterday?
And she's got a million of the things I'm not allowed to call them on Twitch. Twitch viewers, but like with an S, and they end in the word imp.
Congressman so
So that's why you know so much about him.
Unfortunately, they're very, very vicious creatures. Not to be trusted. You do not want them infesting your house.
I haven't, I swear.
Summary!
Hey, Date. You saw my corpse here, right?
I did.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah.
And then somehow, I resurrected.
Yeah.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
Yeah, I'm freezing too. Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that!
We could have talked about this on in the car ride. Alright, bye. Let's go to all the irrelevant places first. Before we start getting our, like, lore. Renju will have fucked off from these locations, but, you know, I'm alright with that. Why is it nighttime now? Oh, shit. Let's go.
I'm so
Time to meet Mommy.
Tessa?
Mother.
Why are you here?
I told Date I was hungry, so...
I've always wanted to eat here.
That's just a lie.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
Ota flew into the kitchen. I was watching him go and took a seat. Where's the mom? Damn it!
Iris, about your coming back.
Hold it! What do you mean coming back to life?
Decided, oh yeah, no, just please keep informing the masses about this.
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Yeah, that checks out. Again, I'm QPU misaligned, so unfortunately, I have not the proper know-how nor speed required to return to the proper timeline, so therefore I'm in alternate reality hell.
Tessa died?
Yep.
Oh. So, where's your mom?
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
You're lying to
He
me.
means sleeping.
Date, why are you with Tessa?
Why aren't we with Tessa? Actively yawning.
On a date.
Oh, a date. Huh. A date?
I'm on an investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
Unfortunately, Edelyn, you're a little slow on the uptake.
No thanks. I'm fine.
Fucking Oda's reading Twitch chat. Getting inspiration.
Yeah, my dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure. My treat, Date.
Thank you. How am I yawning like a motherfucker?
You're still looking for him? Well, like I told you before, I don't know.
Alright, bye. What are you getting?
Rice.
Is that just an omelet with rice, or is that rice mixed in with the omelet? Because if you add too much, you'll fuck up the consistency and kind of weaken the overall flavor.
Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
Is that a compliment?
Unless you're like in it for the rice flavor rather than the egg flavor.
You're embarrassing me.
I guess that makes more sense. I was gonna say, like, if you mix it all together, like, you're just diluting both.
Well, Ota appears to have taken it.
I can respect the raw rice. The raw rice is a good flavor dampener and, like, substance builder. You know, it adds oomph to the meal, fills up the stomach real good.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea?
I get it all the time. We already talked about it. Goddamn cute view misaligned. Come on, man.
How should I explain this?
That's why none of the fucking environments are rendering, and I have to have the camera locked in the original timeline or the game will crash.
Oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah. If we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Mm-hmm. Anything.
Date, your heart rate is rapidly increasing. Why exactly is that?
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, let's go.
Ota's fucking afraid.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Everyone's got, you gotta go paper. Everyone always expects, see, people default to the scissors. So then people counterpick this meta with rock. But then they never expect you to expect that and go with the paper. You always open paper. And then there's those people who are fucking 2 IQ and just go scissors anyway. Those people are brainlets and just don't fucking understand what, like... Okay, please stop, Dante.
Calm down.
Aw, I lost. But I made a promise. What do you want me to do?
If it's no trouble, I want to...
See what?
Let me see.
I will kill you if you...
See...
Seal?
Not the smoothest...
I'm just gonna...
You want to see me imitate a seal?
No.
Okay, well... Nom, 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 nom.
I'm just literally just gonna power on through
We
that.
just played rock. You won. And you made me be a seal
Just
for
gonna
some
keep
reason.
going.
But in a different
No one
timeline,
saw that.
Maybe we tied. Or maybe I got a prize from you.
If I had chosen rock or paper...
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what I think.
Huh.
This is
Parallel
fucking...
world, huh?
We're just Zero escape.
Can't believe it, but...
So no,
Sure
I'm
you
not
can.
accepting that as the
Parallel
explanation.
worlds exist. Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect?
Ooh, I actually know about Booba Kiki.
Or the 100 million balls? If I explained that, would you believe me?
Booba Kiki. That's more of like a linguistic, like... What? That's more about the theory behind languages rather than parallel universes. I don't know why you'd go with that fucking example.
Sounds really interesting, Tessa.
Unfortunately, you need visuals for Booba Kiki. You can't...
I know some urban legends like that. The Spatial Temporal Man, and the Lost Friend, and the story of 2 sisters.
People talking about it. Okay. You know what? We'll do Booba Kiki, because it's the one I know.
Dante, look at this picture. There's a famous experiment regarding this picture. You show this image to people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba, and which one is Kiki?
What's the experiment is actually implying is that, at least for English people, and people who speak English or some nearby dialect, the top one will be Booba and the bottom one will be Kiki most of the time to most people. Because people's brains automatically assume Booba, which is a lot of softer tones and like easier, no sharp languages, would naturally be a softer shape and softer image. Whereas Kiki has a lot of sharp sounds. It's very, very impactful. It's got a lot of oomph to it. So that one naturally goes to the bottom. The thing that's interesting about this experiment is that if you give it to people who don't have the same kind of dialectic foundations, they don't have the same kind of results. It's closer to a 50-50 split. But if they change the names to be more accurate in those languages, a lot of the time they do start to line up again. But sometimes they don't, because again, dialectic histories and roots are very convoluted and interesting. That's just cool. Yeah, like literally, it just happens. Like this is Booba. That's actually why another little bit of fucking Another little bit of fucking lore. That's why Kirby is named Kirby, Kirby. Not only was it a name for, there's an actual history behind why that specific name was chosen, but he chose Kirby for that name because it has 2 sharp sounds for a softball character. It was meant to be jarring and more eye-catching.
Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer. The rounder one is Booba, and the jagged one is Kiki. Isn't that weird? In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way, and Kiki is the other.
Not a parallel, but the problem is, I don't know what the fuck she's gonna say, but it is not an example of parallel dimensions, unless she's saying that they're just reversed, but that's not how dialectic roots works.
It applies universally across languages and cultures.
That's not true, you have to change the names.
It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
That's not true either. That doesn't work for people who don't speak the same language, like I just said. Go fuck yourself.
This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here. If things were even slightly different...
The sun, if the Earth is slightly closer or further away to the sun, if another planet was nearby, if the moon was further, etc.,
well,
etc.
The galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely
Yes,
low.
the probability can be extremely low, but over the expanse of infinity, literally anything is possible, but via, like, intrinsic values of math and probability.
And yet,
Infinite is infinite, meaning everything that can happen has.
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
Well,
It's
yeah.
a Mandela catalog.
The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish
I don't know
apartheid.
where the fuck the game went. Like, I've just been kind of going for the past, like, 40 fucking minutes in this room, it feels like. And I'm just going. Why are we here right now? In the plot? I don't know, but I'm having fun.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela effect. It's when your memory and history have discrepancies.
Oh fuck, there was a better fucking example of this. The best, most recent example that I can think of is people who have read or heard of the books The Berenstain Bears. It was a really popular book series about bears, and they, you know, fucking talk about kid shit, you know, they teach basics. It's like a little storybook. The problem is that unanimously, everyone fucking remembers them being the Berenstain Bears. But their name is the Berenstain Bears. It was never Steen, it was Stain. And everyone who was asked that, this was actually a study done not too long ago, was like, yeah, it's Berenstain. No, it's Berenstain. It never has been Berenstain. Ever. And, like, across the board, everyone remembers this shit. I am, absolutely, because I find this fucking topic so fucking interesting, and it's stuff I know about. Everything they've talked about, I know about, and fuck you, I am here for this. We'll go back to Bubikiki.
Like worshipping the sun and the sea, or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way.
The reason that the sun and oceans and nature were all revered as gods and deities was because humanity needed some way of logistically explaining why events were happening. It's a part of that natural drive of humanity to understand and want to learn how things work. But as science wasn't actually advanced well enough back in those days, they had to ascribe it to something, and the best example they had was that of a higher power. Why does this work? Something above us is making it work. Same thing with the mother and father being like soft and jagged. That's just how your brain is just naturally affiliated towards. Like how mothers have the maternal instinct, how they in nature, almost across the board, are typically the ones who care for their young, whereas the males are hunters and gatherers. They go out and provide for their family outside, whereas the mothers stay inside and care for the family. It's a two-part system, but the fathers have to go do the outside bit, which is typically a lot more aggressive, whereas the mothers have to be more gentle and caring to nurture the child, which is why inherently they will have these affiliated aspects to them. And another fun fact that they're not even talking about, do you know why round things in human psychology are always seen as cuter and softer? That's because when a human baby is born, evolutionary needed for there to be a reason as to why humans give a damn about their children. Because if we gave birth to kids and said, what the fuck is this? And you just don't care about it, you throw it in a lake because it's a fucking drain on your resources. Well, it's because that the human brain evolved to recognize what a human baby is: small, soft, and round. They started ascribing these aspects as being positive in your brain. That's why we see things as cute or adorable, and you inherently want to take care of them as a part of your body. That's why we like puppies and small things like that. That's why people care for things, because a lot of animal instinct is still just about taking care of something, because it's just ingrained in your body, because it let us survive and propagate as a species. It's why certain animals will take care of other infants of other things. It's just because that's their brain is like, that's baby, need to take care of that is baby, need to take care of that is baby.
It's what Jung called the collective unconscious.
Where the fuck did we start this conversation about?
There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals.
I think I'm kind of undercutting her argument by explaining the real-life equivalent of everything she's using as an example.
That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated, but underground, they're all connected. Human psyches might be like that too, connected at a subconscious
If you want an actual
level.
one, the fucking family trees, like everyone just by nature is inherently related. If you go back far enough, you'll be related to literally everyone on the planet for the most part.
That's
A parallel world?
Spiders don't give a shit, man.
You
see?
saved me in the dream, right?
It's also that's another evolutionary thing. It's kind of fucked up, but a lot of the time animals will see, oh, my son has a dent in his head when he came out of the egg, and then they'll just kill it.
And dreams are all about our subconscious minds.
It's a way of preventing abnormalities in their growth span and preventing unsuccessful children to be raised, because the chance of them breeding and continuing their species is decreased. That's why the ugly duckling is a story, because the mother duck abandoned her child because it was ugly and was not seen as being successful to reproduce, so they didn't want the drain on their resources.
So if you follow the roots,
You get to another bamboo stalk.
yeah, something
Isn't
like that.
nature fun? Dude, I learned a bunch of shit. Wild doesn't give a fuck.
Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million. Would you be able to pick out the one?
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly! The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
That's not true. The more reasonable explanation for this kind of thing is because the universe is so infinitely fucking vast, widely ascribed to just be infinite, that via the nature of probability, it could be 1 to the power of any amount of zeros you want to add to it. But if every millisecond of every inch of the entire universe, observable and beyond, is rolling those calculations every single instant, eventually it will happen.
then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
That's one theory, of course. I'm just explaining, like, why, like...
She is describing the anthropic principle. I may have underestimated her intelligence.
I'm regurgitating the same fucking shit, dude. Don't
There
fucking...
are lots of examples. Like the name of this kid's book with the bears.
Oh my fucking god, no, they're gonna talk about it!
Or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car. But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
I actually didn't know about the Kennedy thing, and when I think about it in my head, it is a 4-seat car. But she just talked about the Berenstein Bears. That's what she's talking about.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
Yeah.
Wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow, and the design didn't change.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos,
That's because Raichu.
historical events,
I believe.
and little things.
You know what? Let me double check. I believe that's Raichu. Raichu. No, it has a little yellow bit on the end. Interesting. There was discoloration. Oh, it's shading. So it does actually have a dark... Raichu does have a darkened segment on the end of its tail that, depending on the lighting, goes darker. That's what I always think of. I'm like, well, Raichu has that. That's like a half point. I'll at least see where you're coming from for that one.
Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain
Nah,
it,
go
I
fuck
guess.
yourself. Oh shit, we got more. Let's go.
Yeah, it's sort of like a common experience.
Ooh, let's do it.
A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before. And most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man. He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world.
I don't know what the fuck
He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
No. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room.
I'm again gonna ascribe, if they're going parallel reality shit, I'm gonna call that fucking stupid. Because you're doing VLR shit again, you gotta do something new.
And her little sister is watching TV.
I want them to just be, I want them to pull a 999 and just have all this be bullshit. Like, just not relevant. Just literally bullshit. Because 999 did that.
B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it. But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen.
You've been blurped.
She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it. And she learns that her favorite, and before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah, what B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
When she left the fucking TV on, what a bitch.
There's this kid.
Fun fact, you know what? You know, more story time. I'm not even done yet. I have something at least related to that, like tangentially. It's more related to TVs and shit. But one day, quite a few years back, me, my mom, and my brother were having a movie night in the living room. We were watching just some schlocky fucking garbage. Just like absolute, like, it's about cars or something. And it was like a horror movie. And no one was scared by it. We were kind of just enjoying it for just schlocky horror. Until we hear the TV in my brother's room. Like, oh, that's weird. Maybe he left it on. Okay. So we pause the movie and he goes back there, turns it off. We go back to continue watching the movie. His fucking TV turns back on. And as we're watching the movie, it is really, really fucking loud. From like down the hallway and through a closed door, we can hear it like we're in the same room. Somehow, the TV had turned on and gone to maximum fucking volume with no one in the room. This then happened another time after we went back in there. And both me and my brother are immediately quite a bit more fucking terrified. Unfortunately, the actual explanation is we had a power surge and random electronics in only my brother's room were flickering and fucking up a whole bunch. But let me tell you, that was terrifying of a fucking experience because I was like 10. Like, in universe of the real world, shit just changing. I'm like, this is some haunted bullshit. I'm not about it. It was a power surge.
Had this close friend named Suzuki. One day after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
As you do.
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets.
As you do.
The nerves were still connected, but A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened.
As you do.
So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know?
As you would be.
But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious, but he's not getting any answers. So they just
no, it's fine. Yeah, that's cool.
The story only gets weirder from here.
Where the fuck are we going with this?
The next day, A goes to school, and A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class.
We're just playing, what is this, like Kingdom Hearts or some shit?
He says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki.
Yeah, no, you know how it is.
They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
But why the eye horror?
That's what I think. So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff. But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
See, Oda's just talking about magic. Like, everything Iris said was like actual bounded in reality shit that people can experiment with. This is just fucking magic.
I know a ton of stories like this.
I mean, yeah, people have had this kind of things where they think someone's there, because I mean, like, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying I can't add my own, like, you know, flavor to these ones as well.
Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you. You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese, but they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a
Name a
parallel
fan
world.
fiction. This is the setting. This just happens.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird, and there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Fun fact, apparently I believe in these cases your eye actually does continue to receive, like, ocular input, but it is absurdly fucking disorienting because you cannot close the eye that is distended. Your brain can't properly gauge how fucking strange of an experience this would be. God, so weird, man.
Ota is correct. Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in this.
That's actually, fun fact. Did you know your eyes have, like, 3 different, like, fail-safes for preventing your fucking eye from falling out of their socket? Like, it's the core, it's the cord in the back. Your eye socket is slightly smaller, making it so you have to compress the eye a little bit to fall out. There's a thin film over the front of your eye that's, like, mucusy that prevents it from, like, coming out.
As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
And your eyelids, too. They're another fucking easy, like, barrier preventing that from happening.
Well, I guess not, but...
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet.
I'm surprised you guys don't have press silence out here being like, Bio, when the fuck did you learn this stuff?
That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff.
I'm a fucking nerd.
Oh, hey.
I know things.
I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating. If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time. Now where's that omelet rice?
Nah, please feel free to keep talking.
Done.
Like I said, Oda's fine. I like Oda. Oda's like a functional member of society. That's just ketchup.
Bon appetit.
Your mouth didn't move properly. Bad. Oh no, my body is numb and I'm dead now. Ugh.
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
That was the same hand that got shot by your mother.
Ah, thanks for the food. That was good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come back soon.
All right. Yeah. It's good to end on a high note. I had fun. This is honestly, this was great. I'll babble about like sciencey wyancy bullshit for hours. I don't give a fuck. This is great. End on a positive note. And a big old stretch. All right. So. Oh. Okay. So anyway, I hope you all have enjoyed. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And peace out, everybody. Damn right it was. Bye-bye.